What's going on, guys? I'm sitting in a call with Ryan, and before I jump into what this video is going to be about, I'm going to let Ryan go ahead and introduce you guys that may not know just yet about the new MUT forum. So go ahead, Ryan.
Alright, so we created a new forum to replace basically the EA forums. If you guys are familiar with the EA forums, you will know that the new rules that were set are completely terrible. You can no longer tell people who's legit and who's a scammer. You can no longer make bets on sports games with your coins. And just basically you can't really do anything on there besides tell people that you have a card that you want to sell, or you're looking for a card that's not currently on the auction block or trade block. So what we have created is a forum that you can basically do whatever you want to. It is called mutunlimited.freeforums.org. I'm sure Lennon will put the link in the description below. On this website, or forum I should say, you can do basically anything. Like I said, one of the really fun things to do is hop in the chat. You can talk to me or Lennon directly. And you can sit there and do some free, well, I didn't mean to say free, but you can do dicing on there. And we'll explain dicing in detail on the chat. I don't really want to get into a detail about that right now on the YouTube video. So I'm going to let him go ahead and do what he wants to do right now, show you what he wants to show you with his team. And that's pretty much it. So join the forums. Link in the description below.
Alright, so pretty much what I'm doing, if you guys know, Ryan got rid of his entire team and he made an all-time Titans team. And people are starting to do that now because, these cards are basically getting old. I mean, they're not actually old. They're still, they have value to a lot of people, but a lot of people just get tired of playing with the same players and having dupes on their teams and stuff like that, duplicate cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an all-time team, and I'm going to make an all-time SEC team. And what I think I'm going to do is have every player that's in this game, players that I may like that was on Alabama, and just different other high-rated, maybe mid-tier players, I don't know. Just whatever I feel. I'm going to make an all-SEC team, and I'm going to scroll through my cards as I'm talking so you guys can kind of check out what I did have before I started selling these cards. The teams I'm going to leave out of the SEC teams are going to be Texas A&M and Missouri, because they just joined the conference. This last season was their first year joining the SEC, so any of their players that are in the NFL and that are on this game that are good players, I think I'm going to just leave them out. Besides these fantasy cards right here, these hero cards, I'm going to put those in my reserves in case they come out with a collection later on. But yeah, I'm thinking of going with an all-SEC team minus Texas A&M and Missouri. So Ryan kind of telling me about his Titans team, and I kind of got that idea about an SEC team. And I know a couple of people have made SEC teams, but I think mine will be a little different. And I'm just ready to do this. I've pretty much set my mind to it. And speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and quick sell this 99 Reggie.
Yeah, I have a notepad. I have a notepad saved with all basically the SEC players that have ever played there that are currently in the NFL. And there is some Texas A&M players that he probably won't want. But basically I have a list, and it's just sitting here for him. So whenever he decides that he wants to do this for real, then he could start doing it. And I'm probably going to go ahead and send a notepad. And there's some pretty good cards on here. I mean, just looking at it, some of the best cards that I see, 3-star Emmett. You got the... let's see, we got the 99 Hero Cam. I'm not sure if he has that on his team anymore. You got the Pro Bowl Justin Smith. Yeah, it's in your reserve. So, the 2-star Patrick Willis, you get to use that. Playoff Alden Smith. I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to get that because of how much it's going for, but you can probably get the collected version for cheap. So his team's actually gonna be really good. The only weakness I see is his safeties. He has a Ryan Clark and a William Moore starting. So I don't know. He may have to figure out something there, but overall, I think it's going to be a good team, and you're probably going to enjoy seeing that because I like when people make all-time teams. It really does get boring collecting all the good cards. I'm not saying, like Lennon said, the cards aren't just, they're not like losing value or anything. It's just really old to collect all the good cards, and it's fun to make an all-time team. So go ahead, Lennon.
Yeah, pretty much what Ryan said. I'm just going to go ahead and make an all-SEC team. And speaking of which, I was thinking about selling that 3-star Emmett because a guy on the EA forums wanted it. But I don't know, I'm kind of on the line because I have the Alabama Trent Richardson card in my reserves, and I'm a big Alabama fan, so I don't know. We'll just have to see what I do about that. But I'm definitely glad that Pat Pete was in the SEC, so I'm definitely keeping him. And it would be really great if I could have the LSU version, but I know there's only like one of them out there, and that's going to be virtually impossible. I also was just going to scroll through here one more time, let you guys check that out. And I guess I'll keep you guys updated. I know you wanted a lineup video, and I didn't really want to do one because, like I said, I am selling my entire team. So by the time you see this video, a good bit of these cards will already be gone. And I'll be keeping just any players that were in the SEC. I'm not going to have it star-studded, like, a bunch of the 2 and 3 stars that played at the SEC. I'm not going to have all of those on my team, maybe a couple. But I don't want to go over the top and just have an overpowered team. So, yeah, guys, if you like my team idea, let me know in the comments below. And also, let me know if you have an all-time team and what the theme of your team is. Like Ryan's is all Titans, mine's all SEC. Maybe somebody's going to make an all Big 12 team or something. I don't know.
And if you guys want to discuss your all-time team in the chat on the forums, like I said, link in the description below. Go ahead and sign up because we really want to see you in there.
Yep. And this Joe Hayden key card I got right here was in a Free Key Friday video, and I'm still waiting on that guy to message me back. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. And I know some of you are going to be wondering if I'm going to be doing that Super Bowl MVP collection. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now, no, I'm not going to be doing that because some of those cards in that collection, yes, I know I have Drew Brees, and I actually have it up for sale right now because it's just going for a crazy amount. And if it sells, I'll show you guys what it sold for. But to me, it's just not worth doing the Super Bowl collection. What do you think about it, Ryan?
Absolutely not. I mean, you got the Drew Brees, you got the Jerry Rice, you got the Tom Brady that is now going for a load of coins. Even players like Kurt Warner, 1-star, he's going for a lot. You got the Joe Montana, the Steve Young. It's just way too many cards that are going for way, way overpriced. So it's actually better to pull legend packs at the moment instead of doing that collection. Granted, the reward for the Super Bowl MVP, if it does happen to be like Patrick Willis or Ray Lewis or maybe even Randy Moss, it might go for a lot of coins. But in my honest opinion, there's no reason to do this collection, guys. I mean, unless you have literally half the cards and the rest of them that you need won't cost more than like 200, 300K, I would not even touch it. So go ahead and open up some legendary packs and make some money. That's what I would do, and that's what I am going to be doing.
Alright guys, that's pretty much it. About wraps up this video. And I already pretty much have in mind which card is going to be given away tomorrow for Free Key Friday. So this week, unfortunately, there is not a vote. You can check back tomorrow sometime to check that out. And I'll keep you guys updated when I do this all SEC team. Maybe we can get together and play some games. We'll see about that. And definitely go check out our forums. And who knows, maybe we can do some dicing and get some coins going around. So until next time, guys, roll Tide.